Sounds of Survivance, Mondays from 3 to 5 a.m. Pacific, on demand at kexp.org/indigenous
or on the KEXP app.
KEXP invites you to gather up your little monsters for a Halloween Kids Dance Party on Sunday, October 26th. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You and the family will be grooving in your ghoulish gear to dance sets from KEXP's Kevin Sir and Mike Ramos. Costumes encouraged. $15 babes in arms get in free. KEXP's Halloween Kids Dance Party Sunday, October 26th in the Gathering Space. Tickets at kexp.org/events. Made possible in part by Seattle Children's Hospital, Puffin Pediatrics, Seattle Children's Museum, and For Culture.
Since I was here on the street, I was passing my time away.
Jude, my dude, good day to you. Saturday, No King Saturday, here in the U.S. and across the globe. As a matter of fact, I was just watching some footage from a No Kings protest in England, man. So, yeah, go all the homies globally down for the cause, man. Really appreciate y'all being of service for everyone globally, as I understand it. I've expected for you. Yeah, the protest here in my zone is going to be starting in about another 3.5 hours. So it's 8:30 a.m. my time over here, California State, west side of the U.S. West side till we die. And against digital, I'm not catching the whole thing. Protecting against digital. Okay. Yeah, man, crazy ass shit going on, man. Crazy ass shit going on, man. So yeah, strength to everyone out there fighting for what's right, man. Yeah, it's too much, man. It's fucking too much. You're right. Yeah, I just saw something yesterday. I guess Trump over here is gonna meet with Vladimir Putin in Budapest, Hungary, to talk about how these guys are down for peace, right? Yeah, it's mind blowing, the overt hypocrisy. I would love to get involved, but also my health doesn't allow me to. Hey, you know what, man? I tell people, man, it doesn't matter how you're doing it. Whatever way does it for you? I like, right? You just here right now, you and I discussing your support is a form of protest, man. So I started buying these protest T-shirts from this company called Mahogany Mommies. They're a black-owned. Yeah, exactly right, and that's a form of protest, man. You know, anything we can do, and I think what's paramount is that especially everyone looks out for each other, right? We look out for our family, for our friends, we're supportive of them, especially for strangers, right? See something going on, you got the opportunity to be of service, man. Be of service. I have to remind myself of that all the time, man, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to get involved and da-da-da, but nah, man, you know, I gotta do what's right. So yeah, and thank you for stopping by, say hello, join in what's hopefully going to be some good racing here this morning. It's been a fantastical week. Had a couple of really good races last night over in Europe as well. And yeah, so hopefully the trek can continue. I'm on the final 2 days of my 2-week racecation is what I've called it. I had initially taken off 2 weeks way back at the beginning of the year in anticipation that last weekend I was going to be in Cancun, Mexico. A good friend of mine and his betrothed getting married. I thought I was going to be there, but alas, financially couldn't make that happen. So what was I forced to do? Basically sleep in every day and race every day. So yeah, it's been pretty fantastic, man. But a whole bunch of skateboarding, a whole bunch of racing, and a whole bunch of basically just like doing whatever I want to do, man. It's been pretty nice indeed. All right, so ideally I want to get a good pace going into the race. First lap was definitely not there. This one's a little bit better. We'll know where we're at here shortly. I had gotten a significant improvement on my European account time. I got that one down to a oh shit, I got a 0.3 on this one. Oh hell yeah, I thought it was a 0.4 on this one. I got my my Euro account down to a 0.2, and I know there's even room for improvement there. Watch a lot of independent news. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, you have to find a I used to roller skate a lot. Oh hell yeah, dude. Big fan of roller skating, man. It's so sick. I'm a skateboarder. I think I've actually, you know, I think I was showing my new skateboard yesterday. Check it out. It was fantastico. I went really speed skating. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, big fan of roller skating, dude. I follow this. Well, actually, I don't follow her, but I'm familiar with this. I think she might be from the LA zone, which is not surprising. She's this like kind of free spirited, like she wears like, you know, like tie-dye pants and like she's got like dreadlocks, kind of a hippie type, quote unquote, look to her. But she's on roller skates and she does like she skates these big bowls and she goes like hella fast and does like gnarly handstands. He did a marathon, dude. Hey, yesterday the good homie is out here, dude. Fuck yeah, man. That is the good on you, man. Yeah, I tell you, man, as a kid, I think we all can relate, man, how fun roller skating was, man. When was the last time I went? Last time I went roller skating must have been with my kid. At like one of her elementary schools classmates. Where's yesterday? Trying to get over. Yeah, dude, Matt, dude, that's my bone. Good morning to you also. Yeah, Garly, okay. Yeah, I was just ooh. Dude, this is the jam right here. Hold on, here we go.
Someone knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door. The man, ooh yeah. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door. A little man. Tuesday, the job, himself, the dog, all the Michael, and the gym, open the door, and me. Yeah. Sister Susie, all the job, watching me say, I'm down, don't let me, to Jim, open the door, yeah. At the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell. Ring the bell. Open the door. And then, yeah, gotta ring the bell. Susie, Robert John, himself, and down, until me, until the end, open the door, yeah, somebody ringing the bell. Someone knocking at the door. Somebody ringing the bell.
Open the door. Let him in. Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning, Game Plan. That's my phone. No, everyone out there. Stoking No Kings Saturday. To you, wherever you may be, this great big blue bio's favorite conservation bird, the kid homie Peepita. I also saw in there. Good morning, or rather evening, I should say your way. I'll probably be doing about 3 or 4 races. Today is No King Saturday here in the U.S. and like Jude and I were just discussing globally, there's events all over the fucking planet today, man. And yeah, so I'm gonna be getting on my protests here in my local town. I gotta turn that. That was Paul McCartney, right? Open the door, let me in. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna do probably 3, maybe 4 races tops. Go get on my skateboarding for a bit, and then get over to the protests. See my sign behind me that I will be proudly displaying, loud and proud. Because fuck fascism in America, man, and that's where we're at currently. Yeah, it's disgusting, man. You know, I gotta say also, I mean, just not here in the States where these fucking, frankly, for lack of a better term, these evil motherfuckers are doing some gnarly ass shit against the people, but like basically every other American federal government administration previous, they're causing havoc globally. Most recently, man, what they're doing in fucking Venezuela. This past, I think it was Wednesday, I was out skateboarding, I was coming back, and I saw on PBS, which is Public Broadcasting Network here in the United States, that, and PBS, like Drew and I, is a great independent source of news versus the corporate media, right? And that, you know, they're going to be at the, I guess at the control, for lack of a better term, yo, Wheelie, good morning. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Stoking Saturday to you, Stoking No King Saturday to you, wherever you may be in this great big blue biosphere called Spaceship Earth. Hope all is well for you and your familia. So yeah, I put on PBS and they were broadcasting a live press conference from the White House, and so just to like hear what latest nefarious shit these guys are up to, I'm listening to it, right? And Trump's discussing the bombing of the so-called drug runner speedboats in Venezuela, and where a lot of the Venezuelans are like, no, motherfucker, you're bombing fucking fishermen that aren't doing shit out there, man. And I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea geographically where. Well, I knew it was in South, or I think it might be, Jesus, I forgot what I was just doing right there. South or Central America. I forgot what quarter I was on. I was like, what gear am I in, dude? Yeah, they're randomly bombing these boats. I mean, I guess there must be some sort of intelligence. Now, also recently, this major general for the Navy, black man, quit the Navy. He was the guy running that particular zone of the planet for the Navy, right? So, I mean, just, you know, that tells me they're up to, not surprisingly, some nefarious shit, right? Well, I'm listening to Trump talk about it. He's just talking about like, oh yeah, it's, you know, we're taking out these boats. Some people are going to say, oh wow, if you watch the footage, that looks really rough, and like that looks really rough. Just randomly murdering people. That's how he describes it, man. Yeah, just gross, man. And then I guess he was that same press conference. He's like, oh yeah, now we're also looking about going to the land. And I mean, what are they doing, man? They're just all the game plans, and they're also, forgive me for not acknowledging your well wishes of all game plans. So stoking day to you. And deep in that, thank you for the reminder right there. Wait, is Swamming Tom in here also? I didn't catch that part, man. All right, so yeah, where are we? Are we on the penultimate lap right now? Lap number 4. I had a good amount of separation, but I've been yapping away so much that I've been losing my concentration, specifically on where I'm at on course. Fairly strong exit right there, though. But sure, listen. All right, hey, like those headphones, by the way, bro. Yeah. So, anyways, it's fucking gross, man. And so, where these guys are fucking taking this country right now, man, is something I never would have imagined we'd be anywhere government-wise here in my home country, man. It's fucking gross. And yeah, so I will be out today along with my sister, my dad, I think my brother-in-law, and he has to take their kids to some dance classes. But yeah, we will definitely, yeah, LVP and the place to be. Good morning to you, my dude. Stoking No Kings Saturday to you. Whoa, Jesus. Wow. Oh, shit. Did the homie follow me in the grass a little bit? Yeah, soaking day again for everyone out there. May all be well for you and your familias. And again, as a reminder, which I say out loud to myself verbally, to just not be an asshole that my self-centered, fearful inner self may want to go to, right? Like, oh, you're not doing this for me or doing that, right? I got to remind myself, man, be out there, be of service to it. Oh, shit, he had the penalty. I thought he was making gains towards me. Is to, yeah, be of service when I'm able, get out of my own head. And everyone, hello from Let's Break. All right, dude. Yeah, so tell me, the LVP and the place to be. What's it like in the great state of Florida today, weather-wise, man? It's autumn time. I imagine at some point throughout the year, even Florida will cool down. I've only been to Orlando State visiting Florida. I've been to the whole Disney World, Gatorland, especially Cape Canaveral. I fucking love Cape Canaveral, dude. Been there twice. Now, the first time we went was in January of the year 2000, and then We won again a second time in, I think it was April of 2010. Yeah, the first. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I definitely had some major screw ups. But yeah, pretty pleased with the outcome. Appreciate y'all being here. And by the way, I gotta say this again. Anybody that doesn't already know, if you're looking to improve your time here at the LaMaggiore, I'd suggest you check out the Mad Matthew, gentleman in the chat, aka the That's My Bono. Check out his ghosts, study his lines. What I learned, especially right off the bat, which stuck out, is that how much short shifting was involved. You put that into play correctly, and yeah, I definitely found a vast improvement with my time. So, yeah, long story short, again, you're looking to improve. Check out the homies guide. All right, we got the K Blunt. All right, so race number 1 in the books. I'm definitely doing a second one here shortly. And Beppo, that's a Beppo Relone. What happened to good homie Garley? Oh, Garley quit. He said, "Fuck you guys, I'm out of here." Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break before race number 2. Pardon me, be right back.
This Friday into a weekend. And one of the things we're doing today is announcing tickets and artists, at least a couple of them. We still have another to announce, but for the Smooch benefit, Seattle's Musicians for Children's Hospital. I've been doing this with our Smooch team. Shout out to everybody on the team, especially Pete and Megan and everybody working on at Children's and at Nordstrom. Really appreciate everybody being a part of this, and KXP and Sub Pop's been a part of it for many years, or all the years, really. Anyways, it's our 14th annual Smooch concert set to raise crucial funds for uncompensated care at Seattle Children's Hospital, and it'll be December 13th. There's a VIP part to the evening where we'll have an exclusive guest, and some of the best chefs and restaurants in Seattle will be represented, so you'll get that. And I believe Morgan will be joining us to DJ. I will be hosting again this year, asking for your support. You can get VIP tickets or general admission tickets. Just go to smoochforkids.com. To date, Smooch has raised more than $30 million for uncompensated care for the patients and their families who need it the most. And we want to announce our headliner first, okay? And this headliner I heard from right before the show started. And we got an email from his manager as well. Thank you, David, so much. And apparently, Bob is up and awake in Palm Springs, and he was trying to call in, and that man is Bob Mold. And we couldn't pull off a live call in, although I could have just put my phone up to the mic, I suppose. So we said, "Hey, Bob Mold, headliner of Smooch, could you record something on your phone and just send it our way?" He did. So let's get to that. So Bob Mold is going to be headlining Smooch this year. I'm very, very happy about that. Here's Bob.
Hey, John. Hey, KEXP. Morning, Seattle. This is Bob Mold. I'm very excited to announce that I will be part of this year's Smooch concert at the Showbox. It's set to raise crucial funds for uncompensated care at Seattle Children's Hospital. To date, Smooch has raised more than $30 million for uncompensated care for the patients and their families who need it most. Please go to smoochforkids.com for more info. You are not alone. See you soon.
Damn it, I thought I was going to be able to catch a welcome to 69 degrees. Hell yeah. Anyway, That's a very good number. Did you wake up at 4:20 a.m.? Sorry, man. I can't ever resist the opportunity to put 69 and 420 together, man. It's just too much fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet, bro. Yeah, I was, I forgot to get back to my Florida story. The first time we went there, again, it was 2000 January. It was like January. If you missed me, oh, okay, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, sometimes the messenger's kind of laggy, huh? Weird. Excuse me. I wonder if I've got like some weird setting on, because I know like generally when I comment on other people's streams, actually I should clarify. Some people's streams, the message goes through right away, and some people it's like super delayed. It's weird. So I wonder if there's some setting involved that I haven't tapped into. But yeah, so the first time we went there, it was like January the 3rd of the year 2000. I remember it was right after New Year's, and it was my sister, my daughter's mom, and I. Before my daughter was born. My daughter didn't come along until 11 months later, but we went out to Orlando, and I remember we got off the plane, and we flew from Oakland. It get pretty chilly, not cold like Seattle chilly in the wintertime, but pretty cold. And so we were going from like the 60s, and we get off the plane. I'll never forget this, man. It was like 85, like on a January day. And I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is nuts, man. We went to the rental car place, got a car. I remember we had this convertible Mustang. It was pretty badass. And this rainstorm came through. It was like a rainstorm that I have like never experienced in my life, man. Sideways rain, hella just dumping gnarly. And we also went to a White Castle for the first time that night, smoking a lot of weed. The next day, this like crazy cold front came in, and the rest of the week it was like peaking out like in the low 60s. Yeah, hell yeah, you got some outdoor cardio. Good on you, bro. That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, good luck to you on your karting day and career. Second time we went there was in April of 2010. Again, I mentioned that earlier. And same thing, we were going out for like a Disney World trip, this time with my daughter, who was by this time 10, and my sister's now 18-year-old kid, who was 3 at the time. Anyways, we went out there, and it was super fucking hot and humid. And this is April, and I was like, whoa. And I would come from Seattle, and Seattle in April we'll still be in the 50s, low 60s. But yeah, it was like, I don't know, 98 with like hella like 70% humidity or some shit like that. It was fantastic. We did the whole was it Typhoon Lagoon at Disney World. We did the water slide parks. It was freaking rad. All right, so here we go. Race number 2 on the morning, America's Region. No King Saturday version. As always, all my competitors, may you all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety race. I'm a fun-ass race, a competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy. Equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so, I'll daily make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad, here car's my car, don't get mad and talk smack. So I wonder who this XYZ is behind me, because I was running a race yesterday against another homie running that same livery on the Citroen. And what the fuck was his name? I'm trying to space on it. Somebody had Speedy Hans was his name, man. And the homie was sick with it. He was out of Canada. So you know how a lot of dudes will often have alternate accounts. I don't know if it's that same guy, but the livery just kind of struck me that it was the same. Myself, I also have multiple accounts. I'm currently racing on my most recent American version, my 5th account. And I keep it simple. Instead of changing all the names and shit, I just give it a number at the end. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. By the way, man, I am seriously contemplating starting off a second account for Europe. And I was almost going to put that into play earlier this week, but just kind of didn't find the time. Whoa, is this like a fucking replay of last race? I want to say like last race also Senna was getting hella squirrely through that uphill S sections. So yeah, wild. All right, yeah, race number 2 in the morning. I'm likely to be just doing a 4 tops, maybe even just 3. After this, I'm gonna go get my skateboarding on, and then I got to get out again. Today is No Kings Saturday, big national and global protests against fascism here in the U.S. And oh shit, sorry, homie. I don't know why you hella shifted over like that. Yeah, anyways, long story short, I'm going to be getting my protest on, but I got to get my skateboarding on too. I don't think I'm going to go skateboarding-wise as hard as I did yesterday. I went really hard yesterday. Set this brand new board. I'd been struggling with this certain skate spot and a certain maneuver that I normally have on lock, man. But this particular summer, my arthritis has been acting up so big time. It's just been really hard for my body to get that spring that I need. Basically, my suspension is gone in my knees, and I tell you, man, it's as I'm getting older and older, right, every year just gets a little bit progressively more painful, man. I'm still going for it, but yeah, I ain't no 25-year-old spring chicken anymore, man. So, long story short, anybody out there, who's athletic, especially, or likes to, have fun, respect your knees. Take care of them. Eat healthy. Eat anti-inflammatory foods. Keep your muscles strong, and avoid later on arthritic joint pain, man. So, all right, haven't been able to make any progress past the good homie the Senna yet, but keeping some decent laps nonetheless. Ideally, we don't want to battle him too much because these guys behind us have already made some progress. We were actually gaining some separation significant. I think we were at 1.2 at some point. Now they're under a second. So ideally, we want to get into this thing. All right, 107.9. Not great, not terrible either, but definitely not great. Yeah, I'm having to slow down to second gear right there. I need you to pick up your pace, Senna. Let's go. I'm not going to aggressively pass you, but I do need you, though, to pick up your motherfucking pace. Sorry, homie, I'm not trying to snake you, but at the same time, I do kind of want to get past you. Because you're kind of holding us back a little bit. I think in the long run it'll be better for both of us. All right. So yeah, race number 2 on the morning. See what we can do out here. Hopefully get a second race strong. Oh Jesus! Don't push me out though, bro. I know he wasn't being dirty right there. I've raced Senna plenty of times. He's a good cat, man. Actually, I think him hitting me right there likely didn't help him. All right, so yeah, where was I? Yeah, race number 2 on the morning, and fired up to get in some. Hopefully we can get a good competitive finish for the second race in a row. And again, I mentioned earlier, it's been a fantastic week. Knock on wood, I think I've had only like 3 races where I've actually, when I say successful week, meaning that's like gaining on some DR points. I've only had like 3 races where I actually lost points, and 2 of them were when my fucking internet went out and kicked me out of the race. So it's been a successful one. I hope he doesn't go for the inside line. knew he was going to come in pretty hot right there, so I had to drop it all the way down to second. Otherwise, I would have just kept it in third. But yeah, homie was coming in super hot. I even braked super late in anticipation. Yeah, that was not an ideal turn of events right there. Definitely watch this entrance, right? Hopefully we can get a good, strong exit, though. What are we on? Just coming up on tail end of lap number 3, so they're full 2 laps to go. Whole lot of race. And these guys are wholly breathing down my neck, man. So hopefully he doesn't go for it right here, but I have a feeling he might get a little bit desperate. Let's find out. Now, as per usual, Senna keeping it hella cool. That's the last race, right? Was also shaping up to be a really tight finish. But I think the homie had incurred a penalty, so I kind of was able to ditch him final few turns. Woo! Almost won the grass right there. So kudos to the Senna, man. He's keeping his lines hella sharp this race. I would not expect any less from the homie. Again, we've had some great races in the past. I know he knows how to control that vehicle, and he knows how to get it running to maximum speed. Speaking of maximum speed, he fucking kicked my ass on that exit back there, didn't he? Ah, dude, really? Come on, man. I didn't do that to you. But if that's how we're going to go, then that's how we're going to go. We're able to just get it back. Oh, stay out of the grass. Wow, got super lucky right there. Oh shit, homie got taken out by the Gustavo. Wow, what a turn of events, man. What a bummer for Senna, dude. Senna was running such a great race. Got to be smart with this Gustavo right here. I raced Gustavo before, too. He's a straight-up dude, but yeah, I got to be smart, though. Sometimes, you know, people might get a little bit overzealous about catching that P1 spot, man. Which I get it, man. I recognize people are going to, you know, be competitive, but I don't know. To me, it's rather... I'd rather have a good honorable run versus just trying to gain some fleeting DR points, man. So, homie is gaining on me. I got to be smart over here. I would not be surprised if this homie is going to try and pull the inside line with the amount of speed he's got on me. But I guess we'll soon find out now, won't we? I think we might just have enough. Get a good, strong entrance and exit over here. We should be holding off for this W, huh? Wow, look at this fucking finish, dude. 0.048 separation. Wow, dude. They make a new camper track you're not as confident with. Yeah, you're absolutely right, game plan. And appreciate the well wishes. I don't know if these are new messages or old messages. Specifically, assuming you're still there, game plan, why I want to set up a second one for Europe is that generally speaking, I'm only going to race Europe in the evening time, my time, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 California time, and just because, frankly, my times aren't generally as strong, qualifying times. With that said, yeah, dude, that was a fun race. Hey, what happened to the first one? I saw you quit the first one, bro. I'm gathering it got pretty hectic back there, huh? This race is kind of gnarly. Where's the homie? This guy right here who finished up in the P10 spot, he was killing it, and this homie accidentally took him out. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but glad you were able to hang out this whole race. I'm gonna be definitely jumping into a third race here next, and then I think after this, we got kind of KXP, and now it's time for Positive Vibes. Saturday morning reggae show, 9 to 12 California time. Here we go.
Positive Vibrations is made possible in part by Cafe Vita.
All right, we are gearing up for race number 3 on the morning. The No Kings Saturday version. October the 18th. Been waiting for this day for quite some time, man. The last major protests against the fascist regime currently occupying the federal government in Washington, D.C., and spreading out its tentacles of lame throughout the country, throughout the world. The last protest against this regime was, I want to say it was July, right? And I'll never forget that day. It was an amazing turnout. Where I live here in the Central Valley, California, it's a very rural, very poor, very religious, and which, nothing against anyone who wants to have faith, man. I have my own form of faith, right? But yeah, it's a really bizarre zone out here, man. I grew up in the San Francisco Oakland Bay Area, which is just a little over an hour west here, not even 95 miles away. And where I grew up at the Bay Area is very culturally diverse, a very tolerant area, very politically active zone. My mom worked for the Teamsters. Out here, it's more homogenistic. Again, a lot of overt racism, a lot of overtly religious condensating behavior, right? When people come up to me, I only talk about the Lord, and Hector, I've had people ask me, do you believe in God? Well, I have my own form of faith, and well, the only true form of faith is da 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 da, and I'm like, you know what, man, I'm not cool with that, man. Anyways, long story short, it's not an area that I very much am enthused about for said reasons, right? It's weird, man. And I really understand how Donald Trump happened because of like the coalescence of all the factors, the poverty, the lack of education, the ignorance to other cultures, right? I think that's why, like in zones like here, why you get large followers for the MAGA movement. That said, the first protest, which I want to say was like back in like in February, right after Trump was quote unquote elected, and that particular turnout, I was expecting there was going to be like 15 people out here, right? Like coming from Seattle, where there'd be like tens of thousands coming from the Bay Area, where they're likely going to be about the same amount of people, right? I was expecting literally like 20 people, right? And that day I was blown away. There was something like, I don't know, 1,200 people out there. I was completely blown away. That was again early in the year, right after the original inauguration, all that bullshit. And then the second one again must have been around July time. I remember it was really fucking hot that day. And that turnout, God, man, there must have been, if not 3,500 to like 5,000 people at that particular protest. Anyways, going back to I was reminded about a story from that day. So that day, right, we're out there for quite some time. I got really sunburned, but it just really feeling empowered. My dad was out there with me. My sister was out there with me. We saw some family friends out there. It was beautiful, man. It's really empowering to know that within this zone, it's definitely not like the more open-minded zones I've lived at in my life. That there are good people out here, and because I've definitely met not a lot of not good people out here. Anyways, I'm leaving the protest, and I've got this sign, that sign behind me, and I'm walking to where my car is parked at in this little neighborhood, and I see this little old lady. I mean, she's got to be like in her, I don't know, maybe 90s, and she's walking across the street. She's got a walker, and I'm keeping an eye on her, right? Because there's cars coming around, and she's moving very slow. So I'm just, kind of keeping an eye on her, just walking along, and she weighs me down. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she needs help with something. So I walk over and I'm like, hello, like, what can I do for you? And she says to me, what's your name? And I said, well, my name's Hector. Is there something I can help you with? And she says, Hector, do you have a job? And I looked at her like, do I have a job? Yeah, I do. Well, where do you work? And I'm like, and a lot of people, I work at Costco. I sell tires. I've been working with this company for well over 30 years. This particular location I'm at currently, a little over 5, but multiple locations throughout the Bay Area, up in the Great Northwest, and now here in the Central Valley. I deal with the general public a lot. I have a lot of regular customers. A lot of people know me, man, so it's not uncommon. I get stuff on the street. Hey, you sold me tires or some shit like that, right? So I'm thinking she's going to tell me something along those lines, right? And I'm like, yeah, we're at Costco. Well, does Costco know that you're going around with that sign? On the flip side of the sign, it says, fuck ICE, right? And I'm like, this is a weird line of questioning, but, that doesn't matter. I'm out protesting the vulgarity that is the Trump administration, right? And she says to me, well, Hector, how can you call yourself a good Christian if you're putting that? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, man. Hector never said anything about what my faith is. So at this point right now, I'm like, okay, you know what, lady, this conversation is over with. And I think I even asked her, like, what's your name? She says something in the effect of, like, Ruth or something. Ruth, you know what, you have a good day. And I just left. But it was so bizarre to me, and at the same time, not bizarre, that's how a lot of these cats were raised, man. Again, goes back to, that's where a lot of the overt racist behavior was instilled in her, I'm certain, by her parents from a very young age, man. And what a sad way to live, right? Like, to have that much hate in your heart all the time, man. It just, oh man, that sounds terrible. All right, so anyways, back to the race. As always, all my competitors, may y'all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship/safety race, have a fun-ass race and competitive race, and stay out of the motherfucking grass. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors. Keeping my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors, should I feel the need to do so. Ideally, I say ideally, make sure it's set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude, certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad at your cars in my car, don't get mad, talk smack. Wow, I really screwed up right there, man. I had a chance to really break away from this whole pack. But yeah, I was like, dude, I felt myself going to the grass. I was like, yeah, I better just let off the throttle and get my car straightened out. You know, it's paramount that I stay on track, because if I'm not staying on track, I can't do anything about anybody else later on in the race. So it is what it is. Again, it's been an exciting week over here at LaMaggiore. I think it's been a fantastic race, man. So many opportunities for just really competitive driving. Group 4 cars, so you're not going hella over fast, right? You can do more controlled driving, right? And so, yeah, just been a real treat to be out here with all the homies, man. Back on. I want to say towards the end of the race, last race, right, I got caught up in that grass too, man, which is surprising. I've been actually having a decent time staying out of the grass throughout the week. So yeah, today, whoa, shit, that homie was coming in pretty hot. Where was he? Whoa, watch out there, Tyler. You can tell Tyler's gonna want to stick his nose into places maybe where he shouldn't be going. So I gotta be mindful of this guy. Okay, definitely want to get a good entrance and exit over here in this zone, because I botched it big time last lap. Went a little bit long, but more solid exit than that last lap. Homie's coming in with hella speed. Got to be smart over here. Oh yeah, that was a nice short shift. Significantly better than last lap. All right, much cleaner. This is where, these are the types of lines I want to be at. Let's see where we're at. All right, 107.7, much better. Not great, but much better. Yeah, so race number 3 on the morning. After this one, I'm likely going to be calling it, so I'm going to go get my shred on, start the day, get my protests on, and take it from there. Yeah, it's sun is shining here in the Central Valley, and get out there with all the like-minded people that aren't down for fascism in America, man. That's just really where this Trump regime has taken us, man. It's fucking gross. It's shameful. It's unacceptable. Hence, well, you know, I'd much rather be racing and do some other shit, man. But again, I gotta be of service when I can, be a protest when I can, and take it from there. All right, 208.6, not bad, but could be better. Good strong exit out of there. All right, keeping a good amount of separation. It could be better, but so far, all things considered, doing pretty decent. Whoa, I felt myself going wide there again. Woo, that was close. Homie definitely got a better entrance and exit versus myself. Decent exit, decent entrance. Somebody's got some speed on. How much you want to bet he's going to go for the inside line? I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to go for it. But we'll see. Yep, what'd I tell you? Don't push. Yeah, I don't know what the homie was thinking of by trying to go for that that move into Big Banky Boy, man. So I just think it's too big of a risk, man. Like, if you prove yourself to be way faster, that's one thing, but you know, it's just too big of a risk for myself to ever consider taking that move. Damn it, dog. And he keeps on trying to fucking push himself through in those other zones, man. Yeah, just relax, man. You're gonna have a much better race. You just play it fucking cool, man. Yeah, I can't. I gotta really be on my toes, man, because this guy is definitely a little bit more aggressive than I would prefer to want to deal with. Yeah, all the forcing, trying to force his way through instead of just bumping me forward is frankly hurting both of us, man. Specifically, it's hurting him more. Now, all that separation, what he should have been doing was bumping me forward, and let's try and continue to build on the momentum that we've got on the pack behind us. But the continuously trying to nudge his way through has now allowed the homies behind him to hella catch up. Just a less than strong strategy, in my opinion, man. Okay, again, I got to be smart because this guy's gonna be desperate, and he's quick. There's no doubt about that, man. He definitely knows how to work that vehicle. Okay, here's where he's gonna go for it. Watch. How much you guys want to bet? Oh, to his credit, he fucking held back. Good on you, homie. Alright, good strong exit right there. Alright. Yeah, third race of the morning. Likely going to be my ultimate after this. I'm going to go just start gearing up for the day. Go get my shred on. Go get my protests on. And take it from there. Everybody out there, you're unsure of how to get involved in a local No Kings event in your town or region. Oh shit, the homie spun out. There's a website. No, I think it's nokings.org. If you just Google No Kings, man, you know it'll automatically take you there. You can get just find out. You don't even have to get registered. Like I did it early on where I RSVP, so I can, they know that they can count on me to be there. But yeah, get involved. All right, so yeah, race number 3 is shaping up to, unless I have some major mistake, which is certainly possible, it's shaping up to be a pretty strong finish. So I will take it now. Not the heaviest lineup of points building out here today, and but yeah, good to see some familiar faces out here. Good to see the good homie. The yesterday all my races seem so far away. The good homie, the Garley, currently in a very strong P5 spot. Go get it, my brother. The Mitsu, the K Blunt, 2 and 3. Yeah, this has been a surprisingly successful morning. All right, so I wonder if a lot of the big dogs are doing like the Nations Cup or things like that. Oh, there was an A plus rated racer in here. All right, so yeah, that was a bummer. Who was that guy? That was the Tyler, man. Tyler, he fucking fell off, dude. Felt bad for the homie. Play within sight, or play with insight. All right, so how did I not get a clean race rating? I mean, like, how much more clean did I have to be? Alley sip. Excuse me. Ah, that was a good race, dude. That was a fantastic race. Yeah, bummer. I saw, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it was that was a Tyler. That was a homie that spun out, dude. Hey, he still gained some points though. I have no doubt. I believe it. All right, so all right, yeah. That's my ultimate race for the morning. I'm gonna go and get out of here. Everyone stop by, say hello. The deep at the game plan. The That's my bone, aka the Mad Matthew. The LVP and the place to be. Nice, only W's today. Well done. Yeah, the good homie, the Garley. You have 45K almost. Hey, dude, Bono, there's like a website, right? Sheldologist was showing it to me. Shout out Sheldo. And but like when I went on, it had like all this weird spam. I don't know how to work that, but whatever. Moving along. But thanks for the heads up on that. Yeah. So again, everybody, appreciate y'all stopping by. Say hello. Who else? Oh, Chaos. The Druid was out here. Deep at the game plan. LVP in the place to be. What was that? Gosh, man. Was it Chris? I'm sorry, dude. It was a homie with like the blue in his name title. God, I feel hella bad. I spaced out and I have to go back and watch that. Anyways, long story short, all y'all friends, oh mine, man. Appreciate y'all being here. I was gonna say all y'all motherfuckers because y'all is my motherfuckers, but you know what I mean. Um, Again, for y'all, wherever you may be in this great blue, I use DG Edge. The other one doesn't work for me. Okay, so I have DG Edge also. I have the link on my phone. Do you pay for it, or can you still get the points information without that? You need login on GT, copy link, etc. I want to say I did all that, but it seemed to me like it wanted me to pay to do some other features, and I'm kind of like, which I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind supporting Digit, man. I'm a big fan of his content, but yeah, I just didn't want to go through the headache of remembering a new password. You know how it goes. Anyways, but thanks for the heads up. I will definitely look into that. Again, everyone, appreciate y'all being here. Great day to y'all. For DR check, you need a account on DGH. Okay, that's it. All right, I'm gonna have to. I'll look further into that. Again, really appreciate the heads up on that, brother. Thank you. Great race day for you. Oh, no members. Okay, cool. So that's what I was uncertain about, whether or not you had to be a quote unquote member to get those additional features. Which don't get me wrong, man. I would love to get some detailed coaching from like someone like that, man. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not gonna watch a video. Like, I can watch your lines, study them, and get this, and learn the same amount of what I need to learn to improve my skills versus paying someone to do it, man. Not taking away from anyone that does coaching for pay, and to anybody who subscribes to that, that's great, man. Whatever helps you out, man. I'm just saying, yeah, for myself, I just study the homies and take it from there. All right, so real talk. I got to start getting out here. As always, all my for everyone out there, I'm going to end my stream on fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can absolutely do better. Is it ever going to end? Fuck no. It's never going to end. You're going to have motherfuckers like this fucking douchebag right here, this Donald fucking Trump bragging on TV about, oh, yeah, Hako's with the sickness. You're absolutely right. Hey, I got to say, from Hako, I definitely learned how to fucking do the walk the dog where you crash the motherfucking cars. I definitely learned that from that guy. I was when I was super frustrated I was over in Europe and I was dealing with this dude, and I did that to him. I was like stopping, ghosting, let him hit me, and I just kept on hitting him back. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know I knew how to do this. I'm like, I know how I knew how to do it because I watched Hako. Anyways, yeah, fuck this guy, man. Up in a news conference bragging about fucking murdering people in boats that he doesn't really even know if they're quote unquote criminals or not. Yes, we are in a constitutional crisis here in the United States of America. We've got a corrupted in the pocket of the president, Supreme Court. We've got a bunch of his subordinates following his fucking gnarly shit. And yeah, it's not okay. And these motherfucking guys, fuck ICE. Yeah. So fuck the war pigs. And yeah, kudos to Hako, man. He's such a sick racer, dude. I mean, dude, it goes without saying, anybody can go to the back of the pack and try and push your way forward, right? What that dude does, and some other cats, and then they make it look easy, right? That's an incredible skill. One time he was on my channel, we were chatting, and I was talking to him about skateboarding and how that's like my thing to do. And he says to me, I'll never forget this, man. He says to me, he's like, Hector, he's like, the passion that you have for skateboarding, he's like, that's the sort of passion I have for basically sim racing, right? Racing cars. And right when he said that, I was like, makes all the sense in the world why he is what he is, because that's his passion, man. Yeah, and that's beautiful, right? To have that much passion for some, you really got to have an innate, not something can necessarily be taught, but an innate desire to want to push yourself to continue to get better, man. And yeah, hey, shout out to the Halco, man. Big fan of that cat's work, man. And just a really nice guy, man. I know he gets a bad rap on a lot of YouTube. Well, he did when I first became aware of him about over a year ago. Old drama with other racers, whatever, man. But I mean, the dude is a really nice guy, man. So yeah, it really opened up my eyes to a lot of the weird energies for I'm trying to keep it as PMA as I can. A lot of weird energies to be on course here on Gran Turismo 7 especially. So again, yeah, back to this shit. Fuck the war pigs. Hey, all love for you and yours. I'll stoke for you and yours. Whatever we do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, 1 foot in front of the next, one able to be of service to another. There and truly lies the reward this episode, brief miracle we call life. And if you're here in the States or around globally and you have the opportunity to be of service at a protest, No Kings protest, get out there. If you don't have a sign, you don't have a costume, do what you got to do, man. But be of service, man, and stand up for all the homies out there, man. A lot of persecuted peoples, where we're headed out in here in the States is, I'm going to be blunt, man. It's headed towards Christian nationalism, man. Some straight up racist ass Nazi shit, man. And it's fucking gross. And it's unacceptable. And yeah, you don't do that shit here with real people, man. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll definitely do some more racing later on this evening. Likely be doing some racing out of Europe. Likely be streaming it. For y'all, a great race day. More importantly, great life day. I will see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.